Everyone, is me Marina from Prominent Kids School, Nepaltar, Kathmandu, and today I am here to talk on the side of favor on the topic of we should make the factories of cigarette down. Most of the people are addicted to drug and have a habit to drink alcohol. But is it good to get addicted to such bad thing? Do you also know how badly does it affect your family, your kids? Have you ever think about them? Have you ever think about your kids' future? Yes, I know. Because of cigarette factories. In cigarette factories, if you have a job, then you will have a nice income. But is money greater than your health? Is money more important than your health and family? Of course, no, right? Do you also know because you are addicted to drug and you to smoking, then it can affect not only some parts of your body, but it damages your whole life. It damages your health and you may die. You may die because it affects our heart, lungs, it can damage our kidney, our brain, especially your circulatory system. It doesn't only damages your health but also your whole life, so it is important to make the cigarette factories down. If you die, let's suppose that you die because you are affected from many diseases which will occur in your body due to smoking, then who will look after your family? Who will look after your kids? There will not be anyone who will look after them, who will look after your children's future, who will pay fees in your children's school. And if there is no one, then how will your children read? Every cigarette you smoke is harmful. Smoking is the biggest cause of preventable deaths. 1 in 2 smokers will die from a smoking related disease. Every 15 cigarette you smoke will cause a mutation in your body, and mutations are how cancer starts. And you know, cancer is such disease from which most of the people have been affected and they have died as well. Cancers are such disease from which people, because of the bless of the God, then only people can be safe. Otherwise, no. Cancer is such dangerous disease from which only some people can be safe. But also due to the bless of God and the effort of doctors. But using effort of doctors also, most of the people have died because they were affected with cancers by smoking. So only by getting affected from cancer, how badly does it affect? You can die. Who wants to die? No one, right? So why are you doing like this? If you could see the damage inside your body by yourself with your own eyes, then I hope you would stop. But if we try to make you understand also, then you will ignore it. You will not try to understand of the words what we are saying. And because of your ignorance, because you will ignore it, it can take your life. And then everything will be over. If you smoke, you are more likely to have stroke than someone who doesn't smoke. In fact, smoking increases your risk of having a stroke by at least 50%, which causes brain damage and death. Smoking damages your blood circulation, increasing the risk of conditions such as coronary heart disease, heart attack, stroke, peripheral vascular disease, and cerebrovascular disease. Your lungs can be very badly affected by smoking. Coughs, cold, wheezing, and asthma are just the start. Smoking can cause fatal disease such as pneumonia, emphysema, and lung cancer. Smokers have an increased chance of getting stomach cancer or ulcers. Smoking can weaken the muscles that control the lower end of your gullet and allow acid from the stomach to travel in the wrong direction back up your gullet, a process known as reflux. Smoking causes unattractive problems such as bad breath and stained teeth and can also cause gum disease. It can damage sense of taste and can lead to a oral thrust. The most serious damage smoking causes in your mouth and throat is an increased risk of cancer in your lips, tongue, throat, voice box, and gullet. Smoking reduces the amount of oxygen that gets to your skin. This means that if you smoke, your skin ages more quickly and looks grey and dull. Smoking can cause malimpotence and it damages the blood vessel and supply the blood to the penis. It can also damage sperm. Reduced sperm could cause testicular cancer. For women, smoking can reduce fertility. Smoking can cause your bones to become weak and brittle. Women need to be especially careful as they are more likely to be suffer from brittle bones than non-smokers. So this is the way smoking affects your body. But it is not all. If you try to understand, then you will stop. Because of you, other people, non-smokers, can also die. Now if you say how, the answer will be because of the bad smoke which comes when you are doing smoking. And that bad smoke mixes to the air and other gases, and non-smokers and also smokers who breathe to the bad air, then they will of course get a disease. They will have a disease inside their body. It damages some parts of their body, it damages their lungs, and they will die. So I just want to tell you that never ever do cigarette, never ever do smoking, never ever drink alcohol, because of that your life can go. It can take your life. And not only yours, other non-smokers can also be affected, not with the same disease as the smokers will have, but the different disease related to smoking. Because with the bad air, it can affect some related smoking problems in their body, like smokers. I know we have to raise against this, but people aren't giving their best. People doesn't try their best to fight against it, but tries best to get a job in the factories of cigarette. I know because of cigarette we can develop our country from the tax which it comes from the factory of cigarette. I know we can donate those monies in orphanage and old age homes, but the money you earn from selling cigarette or the money which comes from the cigarette factories are black money. And giving black money to helpless people isn't a good idea, I guess. So if you give your best and if you are a friend, then you will of course win this game. You will of course win this war and you will have a victory. So all I have to say to you today is don't do smoking, don't drink alcohol, and don't open these factories of cigarette. And if people open, then also we need to fight against that. Because if we don't do it now, then we will never do it. So this is all what I have to say, and don't stop loving yourself than to love cigarette and money. Because if you start loving cigarette and money, then your life will be as death if you are alive also. So all I have to say is don't do smoking. And if people do it, because most of the people in this earth will break the rule. If government also make the rule, then people will break it, because government doesn't take a recent action. So we need to confess government also to do it, and we need to raise voice against it. If you are a friend and if you give your best and if you make a group and do it, then you can do it. There is a phrase called try until you die. So you can try your best until you die, because if you die for the best, for the good of the other people, if you die then it is good for other people, then it is good, because of you other people will get alive if you die also. But we should not let the people die because of the smokers. So saying these words, I hope you have learned something and I hope you have gained something. So if you like this video, then please give a thumbs up below, so that my courage will get increased and I can also be part of you to raise voice against cigarette and raise voice against other social problems also. Thank you.